Hello, everyone, and welcome to a long-awaited Absolute Cuts.
Yeah.
It's not even that long-awaited. It just seems like it's been fucking months.
Yeah, because
we did the last episode.
Because we also didn't keep another couple of days to try and get them out like the very start of the weeks.
Yes.
So yeah, this just feel like
I
was like
it honestly seems like at least over a month since you were sat in my watching my gardener fucking do work. That was the last one we did. The Reservoir Dogs one. It seems so long ago.
Jesus.
A huge amount has happened since then.
Christ. We've finally managed to sort out an hour. We're all over the fucking place. We have fucking things and shows and everything else. So
it's been busy. We'll put it that way. We'll put it that way, in a good way. It's been busy.
Yeah.
We played football today as well.
Oh, that was a thing. Sorry, we did a football match for charity. I didn't really do it out of the goodness of my heart because I did check the charity on the way in.
It's for homeless people.
Yeah. It was for the Simon community.
What's the Simon community?
That's what the thing we did.
They're all called Simon.
that's what it does sound like. You know,
is that what it's called? The Simon.
The Simon community.
All right, I didn't know that.
I don't know who the fuck the
Simon
original OG Simon was. No. That he's got a whole. You know.
Simon Says, "Lose your home."
Lose your whole fucking everything.
It was fucking. It wasn't even 11 asides. It was 12 asides because they had more. They had about 15 people.
Oh, they were like rolling subs, and I go, I don't think we have enough to start the game.
We didn't have enough rolling subs. And so we all basically had to play the whole game. Now, when I say whole game, it was a 45-minute game. So it was like 22 and a half minutes each half.
It felt longer.
And you felt every single... When the referee at one point said, that's only 6 minutes to go. And I thought that was it, the game.
Oh,
and that was just the end of the first half.
Yeah.
And my God almighty.
He said apparently it was 25. He did 25s.
So it's 50 minutes in total.
He did 50.
Yeah.
But it felt like longer than like a 1 hour game of 5-a-side.
He also, and not to, pardon the pun, because when we're talking about this charity, he felt like a homer. Because we ended up, they scored it was a very, very tight game, and they scored with about a minute to go in the first half, and it was so far offside.
Yeah, it was bad.
Fucking ridiculous.
Even no matter what the level, even if it was the top of the Premiership,
Referees,
World Cup final, or a fucking whatever. Mind you, I feel like we got a couple of dodgy decisions as well.
I thought we got a couple of well, not even that. I think a couple of fouls that our players gave and people should have really been fouls as opposed to waved on.
It's very funny trying to like shout for like free kicks or corners or celebrate when you're playing homeless people. Mostly homeless people, you know. But this just shows you how the fucking state of comedians. Like we all landed in and immediately looked at them and went, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
You know, like you used to when you're in school. It reminded me when I was in school, you'd size up basically the size of your opposition.
Yeah.
Well, they're looking big.
There was some good players.
Yeah.
There was a wee Thai guy who was
number 10.
Fucking awesome.
I didn't get
but
fucking
then there was also a cunt that played in brown cords. And you go...
we should be putting this away now.
But no, I thought we played... I mean, the standard was... I don't know what do you think the standard was, Pish?
I mean, do you know what? I had my first half was dreadful. First of all, I couldn't fucking. I'm not saying this is the issue, but the first half the ball was busted. Right?
Was it?
You remember that fucking busted? Elliot was so funny. Ball's busted, right? And I go, he's right, because every time you go to, it was like it had that spongy like balloon texture.
Oh, right, yeah.
So you go to take the ball down, it just sinks around your foot and pops off.
Yeah.
But like we were doing like trying to do 1-2s. Nobody was doing very well. Ray Bradshaw was very funny.
Yeah. Bradshaw. He kind of became the de facto captain.
Yeah.
Because he was the best player And he was the most organised player because he plays 11s. So he knew what he was doing. But there was one point where I can't remember, I think it was Liam Farrelly went up and asked the ref how long was still to go in the game. And the ref said, I'll blow now if you can get your captain to shut the fuck up. Because he just kept hassling the ref for decisions. It was very, very, very funny.
I fucking love that.
And Elliot
buying fouls.
I'd still largely step in between Elliot and this homeless guy because they were just about fucking knocking each other out.
That was fucking great. Elliot was like, "Just stand back." Was that the one?
So
it's just
funny.
a fucking free kick, right? Like, Elliot afterwards, I was like, "That's going to be great in the old documentary." You fighting at the back.
It was so funny. So funny. But in the end, we equalised in the second half. Tom Stade, who has never played football and was playing today, and then decided he was going to go up front for the second half for 5 minutes, and ended up front for the entire fucking half.
Yeah, second half striker. Yeah.
And we'd even joked, Stade, if you get the equaliser here, this will be the funniest thing. And he fucking did.
Oh, it was so good. Kai won the ball back and passed it to me. And I squared across the box and I was shitting it because Kai did brilliantly, but the pass was just like a ball hair too much.
Yeah.
But I knew I had to hit it. And it was my wrong side, and I was like, "Oh fuck me! If you diff this, you put this in the keeper. It is a pretty standard ball across."
Yeah.
But it was Stade as well. I could see Stade, so I was like, "This is even funnier." When I scrolled it, and they both collided with the goalkeeper, just like bundled the.
I mean, the way it looked from where, because I was playing centre half, and the way it looked from there, it looked like Stade had just taken the ball and knocked it in, but then it was a calamity of.
It wasn't as bad as their keeper was like, "How is that not a foul?" It knocked it out of my arms. It was never
really
in his arms.
no.
It was never in his arms.
Right.
It was a fair enough one. But it was. God, it didn't look graceful.
Yeah.
I've spat on homeless people with more grace. But that wasn't a thing. And we over celebrated.
I don't think we did. They celebrated as well.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
And then it went to penalties. And dear God Almighty,
it missed every penalty.
If you've ever seen brutal penalties, fuck me. It wasn't even just. I think what did they score 2, and we scored none.
Yeah.
And the first one they scored was only because Emmanuel, who was in goals for us, lifted his foot. If he'd kept his feet in the ground, it would have just rolled into his.
Yeah.
There was one good penalty of 8.
Yeah.
One good penalty. All of ours went over, apart from Gareth Mutchie's, where he basically just passed it to the keeper.
Oh, it was so funny. He didn't even break stride. He just walked the whole way from we were doing for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
The whole walk from the halfway line up.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, this isn't the Champions League final. Like, And he slowly walked from the halfway line up to the penalty spot like a saunter.
Yeah.
A soft saunter. But the ref had already put the ball in, so he didn't like lift the ball or anything like that. He just continued the exact same pace from the halfway line and just hit it directly in the keeper.
It was amazing.
I was like, and it was so shy.
I've never seen a penalty like it.
Yeah, it was fucking
I've never seen a softer penalty hit in my life.
And I was itching for one.
I would have fucking loved to have taken one.
I was itching for it.
Oh,
it was
God, I would have loved to have taken one.
Because it was like we were in the original 5.
Yeah.
And then we turned around and he had just went 1, 2, 3,
He'd gone
4.
another 5. I know.
And I came back and went, "What?" And he was like, "Oh, you're just 6, 7, 8." And I was like, "Fuck's sake," right? And then and if you were going to go up and hit a penalty, you think after 3 misses in a row directly, somebody either wouldn't hit it either straight or even remotely high.
Yeah.
Low and hard.
It was incredible.
Low and hard.
I
And
know.
even 6 out of 10. A couple of inches left and right, low and hard. And that guy's not saving it.
That he wasn't going to dive for anything. Stick it either side of him, he's not going to dive.
It was so funny.
It was incredible. But it is so frustrating when you're watching those penalties and going, I would have fucking destroyed. Like, I would literally have put everything through this.
I was fucking useless, but I wasn't that useless.
Oh my God.
I was sitting there like free gritted teeth, and you enjoy your fucking.
And then at one point, there was a funny, after we'd missed our fourth, Elliot just goes, why the fuck have we picked 4 people who can take penalties? How is that possible? Like, how is it? Like,
honestly, it was like going in, it was basically getting into the World Cup final. You're 1-0 down. You're playing for whatever fucking Scotland. You battle the whole game. It comes to the 90th minute, and then you're just like, I reckon Craig Gordon and Ralston hit the first 2.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. Why?
What are you doing? And then they don't go in. They both sky it, and you're like, well, we could have all seen that coming.
Why did we pick Tom Stade, who's never played football, and Gareth Much, who they couldn't find a shirt big enough for them?
So stupid.
Why were they our 2 starting penalty takers?
Everyone went, oh, Stade scored a penalty. I was like, scored already. That was genuinely the thought. Stade scored already.
He's got confidence behind him.
He just bundled a guy over.
Oh my God.
I found it very funny.
So funny.
And then we went into like, so you didn't go over to the meal, right?
No.
Oh, Jesus, right. Well, so we go over to the meal anyway, because everyone's good crack. What I'm about to complain about is not complain about.
Was it an actual meal?
It was Jojo. No, jeez, no. It was
buffet, like finger food.
Aye. None of it really hot either. You know,
Right.
you know that texture if you lift like a fucking like cocktail sausage and it's slimy.
Aye.
You're like, you know, I was like, well,
aye.
What is it like? Sweating donuts. The donuts were sweaty.
Oh Christ!
You know,
oh Jesus!
The tea was nice now.
Yeah.
So they're all sitting there, right? And Jojo was walking around between us, going like, "Right, guys, I didn't you fancy just doing 5 in front of these? No stage, no mic." And I was just like, I was like, "I fucking absolutely not."
A gig?
Yeah, like she just like brought everyone over there, and and he goes, "You want to do that?" The man, she was trying to get Emmanuel to do it, and he's just like, "Absolutely not. Nobody's going to enjoy this. What a most awkward thing in the world." Everyone's in good spirits.
So what, a gig to all of the comics, and a gig to the homeless guys.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
And then we were like, "Nobody's doing that, Jojo. Why did you even think that would happen?" And then she was like, "All right, fair enough. I was just chancing my arm." So then she went out and she just did a talk about what the project was coming up. I don't even know the comedy army, blah blah blah. But then there was just one guy that kept like interrupting her, because it's not just like the same community, so it's not like necessarily only homeless people. There's like some are like refugees and some are like addicts. So it's like homeless prevention, you know.
I see.
It's technically like homeless prevention rather than straight up, right? That's why I make myself feel better. That's why they had a Thai wizard in the middle.
Right, okay.
But no, so like, but like Jojo was sitting there, and this guy just kept it up like, hey, you know, like kind of like half heckling in the middle of her thing, hey, and then Jojo would lean up and go like, "Yeah, you Stephen, why don't you shut the fuck up?" Basically, like, I'm trying to do this fucking nice thing for you, and you're sitting there, shut your fucking mouth. And me and
chunky bastard.
Me and Elliot were doing jokes, trying not to laugh at the like, Elliot's such a bastard, right? Because Jojo was like, he's like, you know, I've had a hard time myself, you know. 20 years ago, you know, blah blah blah, this happened in my life, blah blah blah, this person happened, you know, I got divorced, sold my house, and Elliot would just be like at the back, and I was sitting there going like,
God Almighty,
that's so funny. But I was like,
oh no,
please don't, because if you were going to turn around, I'm sitting there giggling with him, right? And then we were doing a thing like Jojo, we were trying to do a thing like that said 47 minutes later, you know, he's like, welcome to the comedy editor. And we're like 47 minutes later, and it's like to all the brave fighters of the Mujahideen. It's just on a big spiral. And there was a silent disco all of a sudden broke out.
No, there wasn't.
Genuinely.
No.
And the person was called DJ Sage.
At the Hibs supporters club.
Yeah. It's in the canteen essentially.
There was a silent disco broke out.
Well, we took it as a sign to leave. Everybody had the headphones in.
Right.
And made everyone stand in a big circle, and she was going to introduce some music.
Wow.
Yeah. And we were like, right, I think we're going to go.
That is incredible.
It was good.
And what could you get, like, so you get food, and did you get drinks as well?
Nah, I got a cup of tea and.
You've only getting, nobody's got any pints and shit?
No.
Could you get pints?
No.
What?
No.
How the fuck were they going to do a silent disco without pints or anything like that?
I suppose when I think about it, it is the Simon communities. Or sure, half of them are addicts, and some of them would be
you
like,
couldn't give them.
Yeah. So it was a. When we sat in, we were like, all right, well, I'm not going to be here too long.
Right. I see. Of course.
Good laugh though. There were a good laugh, all the people in there. But I was more laughing at the fucking comedians more than anything. The state of us. We played much better the second half though. When you went centre back.
Yeah, I was centre back the whole time.
Who was who joined you in centre back? Elliot.
Yeah, Elliot.
Elliot. I mean, Elliot were fucking disaster up front. And then Elliot went back. And then we played better up front. Yeah.
Aye.
We were squeezing them.
Aye. We did play a very high line in the second half.
Second half.
And it worked. It worked a lot.
It felt like it was going to kick off though.
Aye.
Like I felt like at any time, refugees and stuff, there's like a bad tackling. They're like, "Oh, I'll put you back on your fucking dinghy." And you're like, Jesus Christ! And then you were sitting there going, like, "Oh God, I'm mic'd up."
I was talking to Larry Dean about this. Was it Larry?
Larry was fucking great too.
I think it was Larry. Like we both went in for slide tackles, and it's because it was an AstroTurf.
Yeah.
And I can the whole day I could just feel my legs burning against my jeans. Just torn the top layer of skin off my legs just by slide tackle. It's so sore.
Yeah, you had a couple of a big fucking stand up and. Yeah, great.
It was good fun.
Elliot, Kai injured himself, but then fucking them fake pitches are a nightmare too on the knees. Just, isn't it? Everyone keeps big footballers just do ACLs all the time.
How did Kai leave? Did he
in a body bag?
Had he sorted it out or?
What?
His injury?
Yeah, no, he just sat. He sat in. Remember in the changing rooms?
He had the ice thing.
The ice thing.
Did he go to the thing afterwards?
Yeah. He sat there. So that's about it. I left in.
Oh.
And while he was leaving, he got an Uber. But very funny. I thought that I would love to pretend to be like Stephen Warnock and Phil Jagielka when you walk in afterwards. I fucking smashed my. Thought it was funny, but I kicked open the door and pretend to be angry and just fuck the inhaler off the ground, smashed the fucking casing. I was like, all right, fuck.
There was a very funny moment before we first went out where Emmanuel saw you, and I can't remember who it was, but somebody said, "Give me a huff of that." Then it was the inhaler.
That's true. We're all doing huffs of the inhaler.
Huffing the inhaler.
But Emmanuel goes, "What was that?" And I go, "It's fucking Ventolin." Emmanuel was like, thought it was going to be some sort of. I said it was like going to be like my spinach for Popeye, and I'd look like him straight after. Not that I would just take a bang of the inhaler and turn black, but I'd say the images
That's
from
what
that
happens in Popeye. Turns black.
Yeah, Popeye the Sailor Man. Fuck's sake.
Oh God. I've spent quite a lot of the day arguing with people online.
Yes.
I do this I don't know why. I honestly don't know why I do it. At one point during the festival, I'll get a train back and it will be rammed to the fucking gunnels. And I'll end up putting a thing just out of sheer frustration going, I'm fucking sick of these trains being so busy all the time during the festival.
But in fairness, it's so true.
And then, so I did it last year, and I ended up getting to the point of an argument with a guy where we were DMing one another, and we both went, "Look, we've both clearly had a shite fucking day. Why are two grown men arguing like teenagers online?" And we both went, right. So last night when I put it, I was like, "And listen." Before anyone gets back, and I was like, before any of you fucking bootlickers get back, just fuck off. And I was like, right. And then this morning, just waking up to a barrage of people, it genuinely amazes me. And I don't know what it is, right? I don't know if it's just a British propensity to accept shite service at everything. Or I think that's part of it. And I also think a part of it is people going, well, I'm fucking miserable. Everybody else should be miserable as well. Like some folk going, oh, you think that's fucking bad? Wait till you see what I've got. Like, and it's just, it amazes me the amount. I honestly didn't. I thought the train companies might be the one thing that we unite everyone in hatred for.
Yeah,
but
still
not. Still do you know what?
Yeah.
Right, sorry, just to go, do you know what even amazed me even fucking more, right?
Yeah.
This woman gets back to me, this lady gets back to me last night and says, this is the state of the train that I've been on tonight. And she showed me pictures of the table that had been gaffer taped up, right? She said, I complained to the guard and he went, oh, the fucking whole train's gaffer taped up, right? So she just put that and she said, it's an absolute disgrace. I've paid a fortune for this.
Yeah.
So has my friend. She's standing the whole way, right? And then this morning, she sent me a message going, she was like a woman in her 60s. And she sent me a message going, can you please delete my comment? Because people have been getting back to me. Some people are now going back through my old posts and finding personal shit to get at me for, and like privately messaging her. Right? So I went, absolutely, of course, that's utterly fucking ridiculous. Of course, I'll delete it right now. I then went on and said on my page, a woman has got in touch with me because she replied to this and has asked me to delete it. And this is how ridiculous this is, right? People are getting fucking personal with her just because she's raging at the fact that she had to pay for this on a train. So I've gone on and I've deleted her comment.
Yeah.
From that, there was another 2 comments going, well, she should have fucking known she can delete her own comments. And I'm like, is there literally nothing that people won't fire back at? Oh, there is nothing in life now that people will not go, oh, fuck, I've got fucking something to say about that. Like, fuck it. Like, it's genuinely incredible the amount of time people have on their hands to just get angry. And I know I was getting angry, but I was getting angry for a reason, in that I was standing on a train I'd paid a fucking fortune for and was sweating my arse off.
Yeah.
And there was like arguments breaking out on the train because people were bumping into folk.
Yeah.
Like, it was causing a genuine fuss. None of the toilets were working. So everyone was standing there needing a piss, sweating their arses off. There's fights breaking out. I go on and went, maybe this is a bit of a shite system to be paying a fucking fortune for. What the fuck do you want me fucking do? Oh, you fucking moaning cunt. Some guy going, a fucking arts festival. Honestly, Christ, I fucking hate the public.
but you're not, I don't understand, like, you're not even like, you know, if you're like going, oh, this person to teaching system shit, you're not like going, the fucking teachers are shit.
No.
You're not even like going, oh, there's hardworking people.
No,
you're paying a load of fucking money, and next thing you get on the thing and I go, how is this double booked?
Yeah.
There should be a seat for everyone if you're paying fucking 26 quid for 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's a company. It's a company. It's like when people would go, oh, I fucking I had an Apple update last night, right? Apple update. I turned on my phone this morning and fucking every single photo I've ever taken, including the birth of my 2 children, my mother's funeral, are all gone now, and they can't retrieve it. And someone goes, oh, first world problems. yeah, first world. We live in the first world, you stupid fucking cunt, right? Third world problems are different, right? Nobody says that. No cunts fucking walking with a basket on their head and coming across a fucking river that's normally not got crocodiles in it now have to cross for crocodiles. It's added an extra day to them to get fucking water back to their village. Someone's going, oh, fucking third world problems. The problems exist in the world you fucking live. Also, it's Apple. It's a fucking multi-millionaire national company. Why are you defending them? You stupid bootlicking accept anything fucking retarded fuck.
It wouldn't work in France.
Exactly. If they would set fire to the fucking city.
We'll cut the Eiffel Tower down, and then she just do base. It's such basic shit.
Do you know there was riots in Paris because they threatened to up petrol prices. They didn't even do it. They threatened it. And the French went, you fuck, because we will burn this place to the ground. We will riot. We will destroy public buildings. But not in fucking Britain. No. They're doing their fucking best. First world problems.
It's like, like in Ireland, we're always doing like begrudgery. A little bit of begrudgery is our thing. I think over here, it is pretty much like it's an odd stay in line thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's like but you're kind of like, and then that comes, this is way out of the thing, but then it's just funny what people think, like you say, you're defending Apple. And it's kind of like when those people then are the same people then that think that Elon Musk is their savior.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the anti-system guy.
Yeah.
And you're like the richest guy in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Where's your head going?
Yeah. He's the anti-establishment. He's the fight against.
Yeah. But that's funny in the trades. It's such basic shit. And you're right. The biggest arts festival in the world, and they're like, well, let's just keep the exact same services. Sure, we'll can them all in.
It baffles me. It utterly baffles me the willingness to accept shite.
Yeah.
But it is a begrudgery thing. It's like we don't deserve anything any better. So why should we moan? Oh well, this is our lot. Fucking this is us. Sod's luck. This is us. Stupid fucking morons.
Fucking hell of trains.
Oh. Anyway,
I was as well on Monday. We had a big cuts gathering. A lot of cuts people were at the roast battle.
Oh yeah.
So thank you all for coming to that. I mean, you would have seen me in a mood that was indescribably bad.
Yeah, Ryan's been shafted by all of the roast battle stuff. This fringe beyond belief.
Yeah, and I was sitting there like it's so funny. People are coming up going like, they're like, oh, are all these people coming? I go, no, they're not anymore. And then, like, no, they've all pulled out. HBO's pulled out and all this type of shit. They'll be back.
One of the main, who was the judge that pulled out?
I have not even had the, the mental capacity to deal with that yet.
Right.
But I'm about to put in Sam J. And I'm going to figure out if Sam J had anything really to do with it, or was she booked? She was booked through the thing.
Right.
She put into a WhatsApp group, so I feel like she's seen it. But I don't know if there was a confusion.
But you don't want to go in harder just in case she's not been told that this is when and where it was.
Yeah, because I woke up this morning and I nearly just wrote up by load. I say I don't give a fuck if you want to do the thing or not. Don't like deeply unprofessional. Have a massive just like a thing. Daniel Petrie was walking into the back, and we already had like the place was absolutely heaving, and I was just like, he was walking past the front of the stage, and I was like, Billy, just started, and I was like, Dan, do you want to judge? And he goes, hi. He just sat down. So people would have just looked like Daniel was just walking in. I went, right, go. Amazing. The music's this. So Daniel's just sitting down between Rialina and Emmanuel Sonobi going, right.
Petrie would be good as well.
He's done it before for me. He's brilliant. So very funny. Smashed it too.
That is good. That is very, very good.
So yeah, but beforehand, it was so many people being like, oh, hello, do this. You want to take a thing? Everybody had +2 and 3 people, and I was just like, there's 16 people. You can't have +2. That's 36 seats are gone, and it's sold out. Yeah, and I couldn't have anyone standing, so I was having a.
What room was it in?
Bulky barrel 4. So it's not in the 3 where we usually are. You could flood the back. So so I was just sitting there. People were clearly having mental breakdown in front of everyone because they just came coming up to me and just grabbing my shoulders and going, breathe there, Ryan. Yeah. So I must have been sitting there going, fuck it, you can go out. Yeah. And then as soon as it finished it, I was just like And then we woke up and kicked some homeless people.
It's a relief.
And here we are now.
And thank you to everyone, Cuts fans that have been to both our gigs and given us DVDs.
I have enough.
We are literally sorted for about 2 years now.
Yeah, so I'm just going to say this now because we had so many DVDs. Some people even give some to me and some to you.
Yeah.
And a coordinated attack. Right?
There was 3 nights in a row I went home on the train with a plastic bag full of DVDs.
Yeah. So I've now got a load of fucking DVDs. I'm going to have to start messaging people going like, by the way, which one have you given me this one? Because there's like separate piles. I have them in separate piles going, here we go. This person give me that. But some of you be like, when's one of my DVDs coming up? And I go, I mean,
we'll get there.
We do one a week.
We'll get there. We will
I've got literally a year's worth now.
We will get through everything. We will. I promise.
No, yeah. Some great shouts, though. I've got some excellent ones.
We will. We can't do one next week because someone else has died, but we'll get, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But, right, let's go to this.
This is funny, right? Because we had a slight chat about it there during the football, after the football, and I knew you'd have this opinion.
You thought I'd have this opinion?
I kind of felt it. I think you'd find it too. I thought you'd find it slightly OTT.
It's because I haven't seen this film. I think I saw this film when I was about 14 on Channel 4.
Oh, okay. Right.
And what was difficult about watching Hardboiled was it's on nothing.
Okay.
I had to watch it on YouTube.
Yes.
And YouTube isn't the best in terms of just watching anything. YouTube's a bit shite to watch a film.
But this film is also, like you turned it on, you obviously thought there was something wrong with, especially that whole birdcage scene. It's like a weird hue.
Yeah.
Around the screen.
Yes.
That weird hue. It's in the full DVD.
Right.
That's not even on YouTube.
Aye.
Yeah.
It felt like, the whole film felt like I was watching a pirate copy.
It has got.
Do you know what I mean?
It does have a fair amount of yeah. And plus, because I watched it, there's also a problem with Hardboiled that I couldn't fucking work out what was happening. The Cantonese, I think it was the first in fucking Cantonese. No, I'm thinking of the raid, but there was the language is you can't get the original language on the DVD or anything anymore.
Right.
It was yours dubbed.
Mine was dubbed. No, but not mine was subtitles. But
with the original. Oh,
well, I don't know. It was some.
Oh, mine was
some form of Chinese, Hong Kong.
Okay, right, yeah. Mine was dubbed really badly.
Yours was dubbed in English.
Ah, yeah.
Oh my god!
Like the old Jackie Chan movies you would watch.
I couldn't.
It was real bad when I was watching it.
I could not have dealt with that.
Yeah, it was real bad. Like I watched it on thing, but I was googling it, and there's not many. Even copies left of the original audio, somebody might have put it up purely for that reason.
Yeah,
but
well, that's good then. Yeah. Surprisingly few view, I say few views, like it's still got thousands, but I thought it would have tons, and only 4 comments. Underneath that, only 4 comments, and I was like,
yeah,
maybe it's just a new upload, but
still, you'd think you'd have something.
But it's a mental. Mental film,
right? I because I've seen this film and I love it because but I do love how it's a theatrical disaster. Like it's nothing really makes sense.
No,
nothing. Everything. It's like I do think it's like an exhibition, kind of like the way he set it up, kind of like the old Hong Kong or old martial arts movies would be quietly ridiculous and unrealistic and thing, and and then you add a bit of like the mythology. Then it'd be like things like Crouching Tiger and House of Daggers or way higher level of it. This is just he went, and you only usually use that type of thing because you're showing off someone's skill.
Yeah.
But unless he went, I'm just going to do that exact thing, but nobody's actually even barely hit each other. It's just going to be rampant gunfire.
Yeah.
Nobody reloading.
No.
This movie the budget was 80% bullets and 20% shrapnel.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just fucking shrapnel.
Yeah.
Just Max Payne.
Do you know how many blanks they used?
No.
Guess.
Fuck off. Do you know this?
Yep. That was when I was researching earlier on. This isn't in my trivia facts, but I just remember this from earlier on.
Like 200.
Over 500,000 blanks.
I fucking love
Wait
that.
till you find out how many people get killed in this film. It's insane.
None of it for a police department too. Like you would be sacked so quickly.
Like genuinely how that police department are still allowed to operate is.
You're walking in. Like I fucking adore how it starts because it doesn't really. It's like a weird. First of all, the first scene's they kick off a little jazz to get us going. I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. And I was like, what's this?
The soundtrack is incredible. I mean, it is like what? Because like the jazz bit, right? Because I remember that, and I get it because like there was. I think some like John Woo was saying it was based on some cop. because he was basing it on, he wanted, because he'd been accused beforehand of glamorizing gangsters and villains. He wanted to do a film where he glamorized the police, right? And I know. And he specifically, he loved Dirty Harry, and he loved Steve McQueen and Bullet, right? So he wanted to create this like fucking super cop. So that's who Chow Yun-fat is in this. Because they talk about it, because even at the end it was like you're some kind of super cop, like
yeah.
So that's what they did, and it was based on some dude that also played in a jazz band but was a cop. But the first bit I noticed the jazz is, see after the tea room scene, right? When his partner's been killed, the funeral is
eerie,
but also the soundtrack of a porno.
Aye.
Like, and then that just continues the rest of the film. Some of the boat scenes where the fucking undercover cops on the boat. It's like a fucking episode of Howard's Way. It's like, it's incredible, the soundtrack behind it.
It's so bizarre. Like he had and like, you know, he had other films on A Better Tomorrow, and they're all action films, but a little bit more storyline to them.
Yeah.
You know, whereas this, I feel like he was just like, I'm going to let rip here. And like, you know, all the main massive action directors you get, like the dude from fucking, it's not like the big one, because like Die Hard was just out and stuff like that, which is actually odd to say, because this feels older.
This feels much older than Die Hard.
It feels so much older.
This
like,
is 4 years later. 4 years after years after Die Hard. Yeah,
it's just like when Hong Kong movies started really kicking off again, and it was kind of like, and John Woo was well known at this stage still, but it was one of his big fucking. I just find it very funny when it kicks off. They go into the tea room. I don't really know. It's just him and a dude. It doesn't even really explain who the bad guys are. Yeah. You just knew there was bad guys in here. It
seems like such a the tea room thing.
Yeah.
It's not even. It's the smuggling of the guns and bird cages.
No advantage.
Literally, if anything. If anything, it makes it more difficult.
Yeah.
Why smuggle them in bird cages?
And do you know as well, by the way, because this guy is super cop, he's not gonna you're gonna see him coming a mile off, because he sat there on his booth, kind of, you know, and he's looking at everyone eyeing them down. He's got a fucking. I was about to try and not do the what you call it, chopstick.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Old fuck. He had a toothpick in his mouth, rolling the toothpick, you know, on his mouth, and you're like, this guy's staring at me eating a toothpick, and then he gets up and he pushes the guy, and the birdcage falls in slow motion. Yeah. This film, I reckon, without slow motion, was 12 minutes long.
Yeah, there's a lot of slow motion and some really unnecessary slow motion.
Oh man, I love it.
There's no need to have someone walking through a library in slow motion at all.
Oh, right. So here's another scene, right? So he starts off, you know, obliterates the tea room. Yeah. Like, just fucking imagine the state of that tea room when the police came in. What the fuck happened here?
Some very cool deaths.
Aye.
But there's so many innocent bystanders. At one point, just this poor chef gets blown away. He's just used as a human shield. It's like
nobody, as well in this film, nobody gets shot once.
No.
If you get hit, you get obliterated.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
Point blank, emptying the whole magnum or the magazine. Yeah, there was people saying there's parts where Chow Yun-fat, the fucking cop, he's not even he's like jumping just in between the booths.
Yeah.
Firing two guns. He lifted two guns off the thing.
Yeah.
And not really, nobody's really taking cover very well.
No.
There's times people dive behind tables and I'm like, but that's the easiest thing. You can still hit anybody behind a table.
Yeah. There's some cool stylistic stuff. The bit where Chow Yun-fat comes on the guy and he's covered in flour. Like, that's cool. Yeah. It's cool. Well, it's weird at the start because I suddenly went, is he covered in paint? I don't understand where the fuck's. And I was like, oh, it's flour.
I thought it was Coke for a start. I genuinely was like, this is like the Raid when the coke scene that gets covered in coke, but like, I thought he was covered in cocaine.
It's flour, and when he kills the guy, and all the blood sprays on his white face, you're like, that's cool. That's cool. That's very, very cool.
Sorry, but even before that, there's a part where the fucking policeman, tequila. His name's tequila.
I know.
Sorry.
At one point, they're talking, and he goes, "What? You got this guy? Who's that guy you got in the department? Vodka? And he goes, tequila, vodka."
Vodka, the Russian guy, vodka. Get Jaeger in here, the German. He just like there's a part where it's fucking great when he slides down the banister with the two guns and the toothpick in his mouth going. But can you imagine an actual police officer doing that? You're like, this guy loves his job too much.
Yeah, aye.
There's people mowed down everywhere. So, all right. Are you going to tell me how many people have died in this, or are you going to keep that till later?
I'm going to keep that till later. But I mean, let's not get in any. I could have hated this film, and I don't in any way. I just thought it was fucking weird.
Yeah.
Regardless, if you hate a film, as we talked about last week, double gun action is awesome.
Yeah.
Two guns is so cool.
Yeah.
Firing two guns at once is class.
Yeah.
Aye, and even because two guns is class, even just standing like that.
Yeah.
If you're sliding down something, or you're on a hospital gurney, it's fucking amazing. Two guns, like
it's great fun.
So good.
Shotguns, everything. It's just bits of shit going everywhere was basically it. Yeah.
Right, I may as well. I'll give you the trivia then now, right? Because it does.
There's nothing to this film bar, just violence.
So the tea house scene, was the very first sequence filmed.
Yeah.
Right, because. Right, I'll tell you why. Because in a minute, but the tea house, he loved it as a location, and it was going to get demolished in the next 5 days. Right. So John Woo was like, we need to get this fucking done, right? He was like, we need to get this done now. And while they were filming it, they were making so much noise. They filmed it in like 5 days. They were making so much noise that the neighbours were complaining. And the police completely ignored all of the complaints because they loved John Woo film.
That's so good.
They allowed him to do whatever he wanted.
That's very Hong Kong, isn't it? I just completely forget about it.
The reason he did that, right? He prefers to film his films in sequence, right? Now this is not just
sequins. I thought you said
sequence. Yeah, he prefers
sequin dress. John, he's in the zone.
He likes to do it like that. Now, before I learned all about films, I always thought they'd be filmed in sequence, right? But then you realise how difficult that actually is.
Yeah.
Right. The reason he does it, right, is for these kind of films, he knows what's next to come that he has to make better, right? So if you think this film has so little to it in terms of plot, it's basically 3 massive action scenes.
Yes.
Right? There's a tea house shootout, then there's the warehouse shootout, and then there's the 40-minute hospital shootout.
I fucking love it.
Right? And so he basically goes, right, tea house first. Yeah. Right, that was fucking class. What do we need to make better for the warehouse one?
Oh, aye.
And then they go, right, hospital, we need to even double it on that. So that's why he does it, because he knows how well the one's gone before. He knows how he needs to up it for the next one.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. The only other two I've got is most of the script was rewritten a week before they started shooting.
Was the script just pew pew pew?
Right? No, right. The fucking script is mad, right? The original. What do you think the original plot was? Because he always wanted to film the last scene in a hospital.
Yeah.
Right? And the reason was he wanted to use the hospital as a microcosm for society, because the patients were merely pawns trapped at the whim of the criminals around them. Right.
Okay.
So he was always going to use the hospital. What do you think the original plot was?
I actually think I know this. I'm so sure. So is it something like a kidnapper or a...
Not that far off.
There's something like, it was like a different... It didn't really... I don't even know how it would fit in.
The original plot was all about a criminal that was poisoning bottles of baby formula. That was it. There was a guy putting poison in baby formula, and the fucking Hong Kong cops had to take them down. That was it. That was the entire plot.
Imagine you were like, oh, you know, because the police and the gangsters killed, we'll get the number for a site.
I'll get it now. Take a guess. How many people do you think died in this film?
Over it, because there's so many people, like, it's hard. I'm trying to think, because, like, you know, as part of this, and we'll get to the warehouse thing, you know, shit and things explode everywhere. I don't know. It
doesn't seem as much until you compare it with pretty much every other film.
Okay. I'm going to go 60. Oh, no. Is it way more?
Much more.
I feel like 60 is a lot.
Yeah, it is. Compared to most other films, 60 is a huge amount of people to die in a film. Yep.
How many people have died in Hardboiled?
And this is not like, we're not taking like a World War II film and going, how many people have died of. This is on-screen deaths. Right. So you think of a film like Titanic, and you would go, there's only about 30 on-screen deaths in Titanic. One of the greatest the greatest disasters in history, right?
Yeah, even if you watch Saving Private Ryan, it's probably not even.
Oh, it doesn't even come close to this on-screen death. Not even close.
God, I love John Woo. How many people?
307. 307 on-screen deaths.
It's like 5 people a minute or something. Like
this film lasts 2 hours and 8 minutes.
There's more people.
So what's that?
There's like
128 minutes.
That's so funny to death to.
It's over 2 people a minute.
Die. Oh my God, that's so funny.
307 people.
Fuck. Imagine if that was all about baby formula. God, it's like, let him poison if that's what you're fucking.
Oh, 2 people, over 2 people a minute. You'd think, right, that's mental if it was a film where there wasn't other scenes, but there are other scenes where there aren't shootouts. There's a lot of time spent at the police department.
Oh, where they're just doing real bad cop chat.
So they really need to amp up the killing for the actual shootouts to get it up to over 2 a minute.
Fuck, that's so fucking funny. Because like, the tea house is just a slaughter. And then he goes, and then he essentially murders the guy. He's got him detained and blows his head off. Covered in flour.
And then the police chief's raging.
Aye.
Because it turns out he's an undercover cop.
Yeah.
And then you basically find out that there are, like, I don't know how this system works in Hong Kong, because there are so many crooked cops and there are so many undercover cops. Like that gang, so Big confused. Johnny Wong's gang. You find out there's about 5 people that also work for the police in his gang.
Because your mouth shoots a cop and all.
You're like, what kind of process do you run? What kind of interview process?
Yeah, that's right.
And screening do you have here, Johnny? Just anybody work for you as a gang member, you silly cunt? Like.
There is one stage the undercover cop shoots another undercover cop, and he's like, "Don't worry, I've shot an undercover cop." Fuck me. There were 300 on-screen deaths. There's it's like a Russian doll thing going on. They were like, "Don't worry, I shot a cop. It happens." And I'm like, "But even the cop that you shot, you just executed. It's not that you could have just detained them and like."
I mean, that to be fair,
he killed the partner, didn't he?
Aye, the way he does pretend to kill him. Are we talking about where he kills him on the bridge?
Oh no, that one, no.
That's very cool.
But
he doesn't want to kill the other undercover cop.
Oh, that's right.
So he puts the lighter in his pocket and then shoots the lighter, and that's class. And you're like, Jesus. There's a few of those points where you go, it takes a sharp shooting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sharp shooting in this.
Yeah. Is it the one where he does the...
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, really good. Also, an assassin called Alan.
Yeah, very funny.
Incredible.
Yeah, Mad Dog.
Alan. I mean, Mad Dog you can understand.
There's
Alan?
a Mad Dog in a lot of them. Yeah.
Alan? What?
Tequila, Mad Dog, and
Foxy. There's a guy called Foxy.
And then Alan. And
It's
Dave.
like Alan, he's like...
And Gavin. Gavin the assassin.
Alan?
Do you know what John Woo's quote? I wrote this down because I've seen this. I actually think it's for Hardboiled. They were talking about the two guns because, he does it in Face Off, and I think he does it in a couple of things. He says, give a guy a gun and he's Superman, give him two and he's God. How do you not love that?
Oh, it's so funny.
Give him two and he's God.
Two and he's gone.
I love the way they had to lift the thing because it's probably not police licensed. They'd be carrying two guns. So he's like, he always finds the extra ones.
That's absolutely brilliant.
That's so funny. Yeah. So can I just say, right? So there's the undercover cop is also just killing people as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
And right. And the library scene that you're talking about, slow motion. Now this makes no sense whatsoever. So this guy has to assassinate this guy. This guy's sitting there reading a book or something, and then he just sits down in front of him, he goes in, finds a book, opens up a book, and then flicks open the pages slowly, and then there's a carved out bit of the book, and there's a gun, and he just blows the guy's head off. But then he just closes the book with the gun in it, and just puts it back on the shelf. And then everybody's like, oh, and this fucking forensics can't figure out. There's the guy lying with his head blown off, and then he's on the table, and the blood's obviously set around the book.
Yeah.
And the forensics have no idea. They're like, we don't know. And it's only tequila there. Looks at, he's in a library and goes, well, it's a book. And then, are they trying to say he's like clairvoyant or something? Because he just kind of walks around going like, imagining himself, and then just finds the book for no reason.
There must have been about 1,000 books with the exact dimensions of that. Literally no, you wouldn't know what aisle to go down at all.
Yeah, he did it like as if he was following a scent, and then just kind of went, and he went past it, and then went. And then he opens it, and the fucking gun's in it. I'm like, what kind of bad assassination is this?
Yeah.
What would happen if someone wanted that book as well?
None of the police work or any of the criminal activity is professional at all in this film.
No, nobody.
Nothing is professional.
Nobody. No. It took so long for everyone to get cover in this.
Yeah.
Just right in the open.
Yeah.
There's a part where there's a warehouse scene.
Mm-hmm.
Next one. That is his bigger idea is like, oh, there's more open space.
Mm-hmm.
So, and shit randomly explodes in this. Like, he's just opening the thing and fucking stuff blows up. And John Woo does his favorite thing that he does in pretty much all his movies. People on motorbikes turn up. But in this one, some of them didn't even have guns. Someone didn't even have guns.
Is there to ride at people?
Yeah. Well, didn't he drive a fucking bike clean? The guy in the back of a lorry and put him clean through the... What a horrific way to go that was. But the shit just exploded. Nothing made sense. But and then he's like... shoots the guy with a shotgun, wasn't it? In the air, and the fucking thing explodes.
Yeah.
All great crack. But this doesn't really make sense anyway. So they all fucking... Another 100 people die. Right?
Yeah.
And then like there's like a... Because the undercover cop's turning on his old boss, is it?
Yeah, Uncle Hoy.
Uncle Hoy, right? Right. So Uncle Hoy gets like turned on, right? But then one of the guys just is essentially like it's such a death wish. He just he reacts to a guy, even though they're all at gunpoint. He grabs a gun and goes, "You fucking, I'll shoot you," and they just shoot him dead. And I was like, what did you think was going to happen there?
Yeah.
Enjoy the completely stupid reaction that nobody would ever do in real life whatsoever.
What I enjoyed is the elaborateness of, because the chief inspector at the police station knows all of the undercover cops. I don't know how he keeps track of the amount of undercover cops he's got on this case. And the way he manages, the way he gets into the system is through the La Facita Dola, like that, like the Do Re Mi system of notes. So what will happen is Chow Yun Fat, Tequila's girlfriend, we never really know if it is his girlfriend, because they just ponce about the kind of thing.
Random woman.
Yeah. She keeps getting delivered white roses.
Hi.
To the point where she can barely move in her fucking office. And every single time there will be a song lyric in it. And she will then go, la la di da ba da di go. La ba di. And then she'll hand it in to the fucking police chief and he'll go, la ba di ga do la di do. And that's the code word to put into the thing. And then it will come up with it. Like, what? There must be an easier way to do it like this.
Sending her fucking flowers. So stupid. The whole thing is ridiculous. Mad Dog, by the way, in that warehouse scene, lights a fag off a burning car.
Yes,
he leans back.
He does, yeah.
Lights a blue brick in his back and lights a fag with a burning car. And I was like, this is great.
Do you know what? I'm fully turned round to this film now, actually. The more I think about how class some of the stuff is, I also love the fact, because it does feel like it was made in the late 70s, early 80s.
It does. It feels like,
I fucking love the fact that all of the cops have got that short sleeve shirt, white t-shirt underneath, but the shirts are way too big for them. Like they're all flowing in the breeze constantly.
Mad Dog. And what is it by the end? Mad Dog comes around a bit. Mad Dog is murdering, slaughtering people. He had no problem killing normal people. And then
it's one of the funniest things.
He's trying to make a character arc.
I was howling laughing, right? Because you've got Mad Dog and Alan have been shooting each other, like as close as me and Cullen are to each other, through fucking surgery screens, through windows, behind fucking monitors and all sorts of shit. Eventually, they get between each other where they've point blank range facing guns at each other. But there's a load of patients in front of them, and for some reason they're all crippled. Every single one of them's crippled. It's like the cripple ward has just come out at this point, and they both decide to go, right, let's let all the crippled people go.
Oh, they have the gun down.
They put their guns down and like, right, get the cripples out of here. Johnny Wong comes up and just mows down every crippled person in there.
They try to make him. That's so funny when they're trying to do that, and they just fucking.
There's just crutches going all over the shop.
Such a violent again, like spraying them Uzis.
And that's when Mad Dog gets a conscience and goes, what the fuck are you doing, you mad bastard?
Yeah, live by a code. I'm like, I don't know what your code is.
Yeah.
God, that's so funny. It's like, it's funny to blow up the warehouse, and then he's like, it's very funny that blowing up the hospital in the Dark Knight isn't, I don't think, the best blown up hospital scene. Like, they fucking blow this thing.
Yeah, there's a huge amount of explosive used in this. And also, this hospital, like...
It looks grim.
The money that has gone in... First of all, I don't really know how this hospital works, because there's so many weird things that happen within the hospital, right? When Tequila's girlfriend turns up, and she's supposed to just be there to evacuate the place when shit goes down.
Yeah.
But rather than hanging about, she goes, oh, I need to see a doctor. I've got this thing wrong with me. And like, right, you wait there. And then they said, right, the doctor's ready to see you now. Oh, no, let all these other people go. And then they come back and go, right, the doctor's ready to see you now. And she goes, there's nothing wrong with me. I don't need to see a doctor. Like, what
are you doing?
And then there's a bit where the other undercover cop, can't remember, is that Foxy? Where they're supposed to keep him, Alan and Tequila are supposed to keep him safe, but then they end up having a standoff in the other room, and then Mad Dog comes in and goes, where are you, like, because Foxy's trying to get away in a wheelchair, and he goes, where are you going? You're due for surgery. And then just whips a scalpel out, slits his throat, it sprays across an entire window. The next thing you see, there's two cops cleaning the window and mopping it up. A nurse comes along and goes, what's going on here? And they went, never you fucking mind what's going on over here. Get back to work. What kind of hospital is this?
That as well, that horrifically bad, stupid looking spray of blood. There was like a nurse as well tending to someone. It just hits the window behind her.
Yeah.
She would turn around and go, what the fuck? the fuck? That's the hallway, basically.
Oh, God. But the sheer amount of infrastructure underneath this hospital
it's like
to
a
house
whole...
this cache of guns is insane.
It must be 2.1 billion quid worth of guns underneath
It's
this.
fucking... Because initially I thought, right, all the guns are being taken down in the mortuary. And then they're trying to work out where the guns are being kept, right? So they're looking down the list of all the corpses that have come in, and Tequila goes, look, these 4, no entry. So you're like, right, it's those shelves and those pullouts, that's where they're being kept. No, that's not elaborate enough. What that is when they open them up, they take the wee name shield off, press the buttons, and a whole door opens into this entire chasm and other world underneath the hospital that has been built.
How would you get so much weaponry? There's like basically anti-aircraft guns in there.
Incredible. The sheer money, the building work it would have taken to build an entire other basement underneath that hospital.
No construction work paired at all.
Christ Almighty!
The part 2 when they're all in that room, and Chow Yun-Fat was like, I know what I'll do. I'll run with my 2 guns or a machine gun, and I'll fucking dive through the coffin thing. But all you're going to do is land out in open space with like 20 people aiming at you. Still manage to fucking murder everyone. Like, it's kamikaze.
Because they can't open the main bit to the cache. And what Tequila does is he opens up, he basically pours all of the gunpowder out of 6 bullets from his gun and then scooshes them into this hole in the wall, right? Because he sees that there's something behind this wall. So the pipe, he puts all the gunpowder at the pipe, then puts 1 bullet in it.
Yeah.
And then stands and shoots that bullet. But that doesn't even open it all up. All that does is expose a load of wires.
Yeah.
So then Alan, like fucking Wolverine and Deadpool at the end of Deadpool, grabs both sets of wires, sticks them both together, and electrocutes himself to open up the door.
It's so stupid. Well, you just blew up there.
Oh my God.
And the part as well, Alan as well is diving through a car at one stage. I love this though. When the shotgun explodes inside the car, and he's diving through it. I mean, you'd also be in complete pieces.
Yeah.
But that was good.
Big fan of the shotgun and the box of roses as well. Terminator 2S. Fucking class.
Yes. Someone looking at
because Terminator 2 was 92 as well. I wonder what came first.
God, I don't know. The thing about this film is that's a good one to check. But this film was because this is all big action directors are always
looking at this and going,
"This is their favorite film." The most obvious is Gareth Evans from the Raid. Like, you could see everything. He even has a character called Mad Dog in the Raid that looks like your man.
Yeah,
it's just overdoing of bullets, And remember, the best thing as well, Alan there's a random couple of scenes where Alan just kept going back to his yacht to have a scream.
Oh, I loved the yacht scenes. I loved all the yacht scenes.
They just kept on his yacht and he's like sailing out in his own thing going, screaming.
The fact that he lives on a yacht, but he did. It was like Arnie's scream.
He
just
was
to the heavens. But like a lot of it, everything that wasn't an action scene genuinely felt like a soap opera.
Yeah,
absolutely. The way it was filmed, the score behind it, the way it was acted, it all felt like a soap opera. It was just like, what? Like,
it felt like a fever dream, a lot of it.
This film is mental.
Oh, God. There's this part as well, and I just have the point, and I don't even know what it is because there's so much happening. There's a part apparently they put on silencers for absolutely no reason. Yeah. As in, like, they open machine gun all the time. There's about 400 people dead. Next thing you go, better not waking him up. And, is this near the baby ward? Because that's what basically happens then. Yeah. Just a fucking orphaned babies or something.
There's
just
tons of them.
Just to add an extra jeopardy to it.
Tons of babies, and they have to put cotton wool in their ear so they don't hear all the shooting.
Even though everybody's fucking spattered. The baby is literally spattered in blood at one stage. He rubs it out of it. He doesn't even take the gun out of his hand. He just kind of goes, all right, you're a wee chap there. Yeah.
And they're airlifting babies out of the window.
Oh, that's right. Oh. At one stage, a guy just flies out the window and fucking empties a machine gun.
Oh, God.
Stupid film.
But stupid, but so fucking entertaining.
It's just
so funny.
Nothing to it.
I'm glad I've completely reversed my opinion on this since we've been talking about it. I now realise how entertaining it actually is.
It's very funny. You changed just when I said, remember you lit the car and lit a fag on the burning car?
That was it.
You were like,
oh, of course. Fuck, I forgot how good this actually is.
What a fucking mad move.
Oh,
right. Well,
so good. Right. Next week, we've because it's my kind of thing. Whenever a big Hollywood actor dies, when it's my week's choice, I'm quite happy to do one of his films. So Terence Stamp died, I think yesterday.
Yeah,
I think he died.
Yeah, something like that.
So I had two films in mind. I was gonna do Young Guns because have you seen Young Guns? No. That's a shit because I thought.
What's the other one? That you told me?
It was either Young Guns or the original Superman, 78. You've seen neither, right? It feels because Young Guns. He's not a huge part in Young Guns, to be honest. He gets killed quite. Well, I'll just spoil it for you. He gets killed quite early on.
Yeah.
But it's such a fucking good film, Young Guns. We will do Young Guns eventually, and it feels stupid not to do the fact that he is the main villain in Superman and the new Superman is out.
All right.
So next week we will be doing the 1978 Christopher Reeve, and it now allows us to do a shitload of Christopher Reeve jokes as well.
I just realised that. Yeah, I'm done.
We're doing the 1978 Superman, which is also a bizarrely mental fucking film. When you actually watch it, you'll see. You will be stunned at how long it actually takes to get going.
Okay, right. Good.
Genuinely stunned. Because you think, Superman, fuck it, right, we should hit right into this. Not a chance. No, they fucking take ages to get to the Superman stuff.
Great.
Right. So we're going to be doing that next week. 1978 Superman. Anything to?
No, I'm fucking. My headache has just only lifted basically after that charity match where I was like, some sort of fucking normality. You've still got a couple of days before. Yeah, but. Just follow the Patreon. The Patreon episodes are going to be scattered. We're going to get the time. Elliot's thinking about this week. We're going to get Phil Ellis and Kate and Thing we can do.
Yeah, we'll do
just
it afterwards.
the week after. We're just trying to get the fucking episodes in at least at this stage. So, but you won't miss out on anything. We'll catch up on it.
You won't. We will genuinely catch up with everything. You're not going to. All it means is you get a shitload of stuff at once.
Yeah.
And then you can catch up. To your leisure.
Aye. Yeah.
But apart from that, fuck all.
Fuck all.
Fuck all. Right.
Fuck all.
See you next week. Bye.